All right, so first play I pick probably my favorite play, Levels Divide. Something Peyton Manning used to run all the time. So yeah, that's why that's my favorite play. I immediately see that he's in single high. Looks like cover three or cover one. Um, with this particular play against double high safety looks, I like to work the level side on to the left of the screen here. And against single high safety defenses, I work the seam and the takeoff route to the right. So immediately I saw this as a touchdown on the takeoff route. That's the route I was going to take. Being that it's been a while, I forgot to put in the subs. So I don't have AJ Green in the lineup. I don't have Ross, my speedster, where I want him to be. I didn't notice this yet. So I ended up changing it later. But he immediately audibled, so let's roll it. Okay, so in my no-huddle offense, like Peyton Manning, I like to check out into plays that are better suited for what the defense is giving me. So against a double high safety look, when they are in press, then I don't necessarily like this play. I do have an option, but I don't have a lot of options. I would work my tight end. He's on a MOFO, MOFC read, middle of the field open. He runs a post route. If the middle of the field is closed post snap, he continues on his seam route. So I would have worked Eifert over the middle. But being it's the beginning of the game, I wanted to get some yards. I chose to attack the fact that he only has 6 people in the box. And what pisses me off about this is that I picked the wrong run. I picked a run that's still decent against it, but not the right type of run because I haven't played in so long. And my playbook got deleted. So I've been reconstructing my old playbook. So we still got, I think, 4 or 5 yards, which is really good. So we went back at it, and I noticed that I didn't have my players in. This is when I noticed. I'm like, oh man, I don't even have my rosters right. So I called timeout because it's that important to me, and I set them up and ready to roll. I believe I went to Levels Divide again. And again, I see that he likes to come out in a single high safety look defense with the press. At least he likes to come out in that way. And I've noticed that he likes to audible from that to something else. So right away, I immediately want to try my shot on the takeoff route. I wanted to hurry up and snap the ball. However, he audible before I could snap the ball. So then we have to reevaluate. So let's go ahead and roll the clip. There's the audible. So right here it looks like cover 2 man. I could go to a passing play to deal with this. I could stay in the same play that I have. Again, I can roll with the tight end running MOFO or MOFC, post route or seam. However, I chose to go with my favorite run play, at least against a 6-man box cover 2. And it's called the trap run. It's just so gorgeous the way it's ran, and it's so gorgeous against cover 2 schemes. In cover 2, these 6 people in the box, they primarily have a one gap discipline system. Okay, everyone's responsible for a particular gap, and that's the way it's done in cover 2. Okay, so what trap does is it uses that aggressiveness against the defense. It allows this right guard here is gonna attack upfield the second defender, and he allows this guy to rush up the field, this defensive tackle. So the defensive tackle sees, oh, I got a free shot at the quarterback. You know, they let me go free. What he doesn't know is that the left guard is pulling to attack him against his momentum. Okay, so everybody blocks down. This guy attacks the second level defender, and we have a guy pulling to attack the guard that we let free. Okay, and he's attacking upfield because he's attacking his B gap responsibility. So we have 6 offensive players. They have 6 in the box. So if everybody gets a hat on a hat, what does that mean? Well, that means the running back gets free up the middle of the field. And it's going to be a while before he gets anyone to touch him because the safeties are playing deep half responsibilities. They really don't have hardcore run stop responsibilities. Okay, so this is my favorite run to play to run up against a cover 2 defense because of we can get hat on a hat. We have safeties playing deep halves. So a lot of times I get gashes of 8, 10, 15, 20 yards with this one run play alone. Okay, so I'll go ahead and run the clip, and let's keep going. I believe one of you guys asked me what did I mean by specific runs against specific fronts, and this is a prime example. Against a front where my center is covered, that's when the trap doesn't work very well at all, even with a cover 2 defense. Okay, so we go back at it, and right here, if you watch the pre-snap read defense, I knew it was cover 2 zone. So I wanted to take my play in which I can get a really big play, and here it is. Okay, so let's go over something here. Let's go over why the progression read in this offensive play and the concept of it and how it's able to get gashes of good plays against cover 2 zone. Okay, so green is running a in and out, a double move, which is really good against like cover 1, even cover 0 if you can buy enough time. That's when the corner doesn't have enough help. Okay. You know, obviously your slot receiver is just running a kind of like an inside spot route inside. Pretty decent against specific zones and stuff of that nature. But you're primarily throwing the post against cover 2 zone here, and the reason why it's so wide open is because of the middle linebacker. Now the middle linebacker, what they are taught and their keys post snap is they are playing deep middle, okay, and they're dropping back into their landmarks up the middle of the field, but they turn their hips towards the passing strength of the formation. Okay, so the passing strength of this formation is to the left of the screen because we have 2 wide receivers that way. The tight end and the wide receiver side would be the weak side of the passing strength of the formation. So this middle linebacker is going to turn his hips towards this side of the field as he gets into his drop. What that does is it opens up a deep, a very good amount of space to this side of the field, deep up the field, because he's turning his hips towards this way. Okay, that leaves a lot of space for this post route, who's going to climb up the field. What he wants to do is climb up the field and cross face across this safety. Okay, and you'll see it's like a deep gash opening against cover 2 zone. The thing is, you have to know when it's cover 2 zone, when you can run this play for big plays. Now, don't be the Detroit Lions of old with Joey Harrington, where they have something for a specific play, and if they were to run into issues post snap, they just have no answer for it. Okay, so what would happen if this guy rotated into cover 3 post snap? Okay, you don't want it to where, oh, we're screwed, and now you're just, you know, trying to make a play. No, you gotta know where to go. So post snap, the good thing about this play is if it's something like cover 3, well, then you have a high-low read on this side of the field. You have your tight end on the corner route, and you have your running back running. It's a play-action play, and then he leaks out into the flat. So you can attack the second defender in against cover 3. If he takes the high route, you throw underneath. If he takes the underneath route, you throw over the top to the tight end. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we have this play dialed. We believe it's cover 2 zone, but on the off chance that he is disguising coverage and he rotates into cover 3 or cover 1 post snap, then we are working the high-low read on this side of the field against cover 3. Against cover 1, we can work the weak side with green on his double move against his man. If we don't like what we see, we can then just rotate back to the high-low read and look for an opening. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a clip. Okay, so post snap, when I snap the ball, you want to confirm if they're running cover 2 zone, and you do that. This is post snap reading. At the snap of the ball, I'm not looking at the quarterback, I'm not looking at the animation, I'm looking at one of these safeties here. So let's just take this one. If this guy takes an angled route towards the sideline, that's when it's confirmed he's running cover 2. If he were to drop down into the box or play inside to play deep middle, then I would know, okay, he was bluffing cover 2 pre-snap and it's actually cover 3 or cover 1 post. Okay, So that's what you want to do. You want to confirm your analysis from pre-snap, and you confirm it post-snap by looking at a key defender. So right here, I see that he's angling towards the sideline. This confirms that it's cover 2. So at this point in the play, right here, is when I know I'm pretty much going to my post route, who should be wide open deep over the middle of the field. So throughout this play, I'm not even looking at the post route. I already know where he's going to be, when he's going to be there. I've ran it so many times. So I'm looking in the pocket to see where I have to move left and right to avoid pressure, and then I throw the ball on time. You'll see me, I move kind of left. I felt pressure right. Just beautiful. You saw how that end came in right side, and I moved kind of left to get rid of the ball. Okay, I like the box situation. And then he audibles into a place where I really can't run the ball. I think we're outnumbered there. Yeah, 7 on 6. So I thought he was blitzing, and it turned out he wasn't. I don't know what happened to the recording there, but I got sacked. So the next play, I run something, a fade hitch on the left side, and I attack the tight end over the middle, is running a deep post to attack that void, and we pick up a touchdown. So pretty decent first drive of the game. So I thought about going over the defense as well, but I think that would take way too much time. Maybe I can make another video for the defense. There's a lot of good nuggets when it comes to defense as well. So here I dial up levels divide, hoping he would stay in single high. He just refused to do so. Always audibled out. 6 in the box. Looks like some type of cover 2 man. So I go to my trap run. You see what I mean? Rewind and take a look. Ooh. Again, go back and take a look at the trap run. Go take a look at how our right guard allows the defensive tackle in front of him to just kind of rush in, and he immediately attacks a second level defender like a linebacker, and the left guard pulls around and whams right into that guy. You know, we're using his momentum and aggressiveness against him because they're in a one gap rush upfield defense and cover 2, and all he sees is, oh, a sack, or a tackle for loss. They let me go free, only to get smashed by a left guard pulling around to put him on his rear. So let me skip this. I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to go ahead and show. This was cover 2, and this was an alignment thing. If you go back, you'll notice that I brought my safety down on the close side of the formation. That's for a line. I'm going to do it again here. There's no reason for the safety to be deep down the field like that pre-snap when playing cover 2 against this formation. We're not afraid of the tight end getting upfield on us. They're not that athletic. So we're able to bring the safety down into the box and play a lot more, a lot more help in run support. Here it is again. I should bring the safety down, and I do. I control the safety. We look for run first, not a run. Play pass. And I notice this guy likes to roll out of the pocket. So we want to start containing. Once you get a guy contained in the pocket who always wants to run outside the pocket, you force him to be a pocket quarterback. They're nowhere close to as good as getting the ball downfield. They just do not feel comfortable sitting in the pocket. Here it's 4th down and 11. He wants to go for it. I'm bringing the house. I'm forcing you to react. I'm blitzing the guy who's covering the running back because I want more than what you can block. He has to get rid of the ball. We make the tackle. We get the ball back. Okay, you should welcome people to go for it on 4th and 11. Don't be afraid. If you are, you gotta shore up some defensive problems. I should go for a run here. I did an audible to a run. Don't remember what I did here. So I can't run here. It's a single high safety defense. So I attack the comeback route. Ooh. Single high, cover 1, one-on-one with Green, and just so pretty over there. That throw, the route, the toe drag swag, just nasty. All right, I was expecting a blitz, It doesn't look like he's blitzing. He has a soft box, so we attack that. We get it in there again. So right now we like had this guy's number. Did I skip a touchdown? Yeah, I think I messed up in my recording. Yeah, I think because I was 7. I don't remember. So let's show some defense. Always wait for them to pick their personnel first. So I'm going 4-3, and I wanted to play cover 2. Because I'm trying to get better with alignment on cover 2. He rushes upfield. We're fine with that. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, you're not gonna get negative yardage on every play. And we get a pick. We played cover 2, brought the safety down in the box because I wasn't afraid of him throwing deep on my side of the field for numerous reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. It's based upon the read on this guy. This looks like cover 0 blitz with the safety over the top of my slot receiver. So I wanted to audible to a quick slant play, but I didn't have that in my audibles. Again, I have to continue working on my playbook because I deleted my old one. And I don't remember why I audibled to a run. I think I believed he was playing cover 2 for whatever reason. This was a play I thought it was a blitz. So we attack the off coverage on that side of the field. We see that it's man. We see that you're bringing pressure. I mean, it's just taking candy from a baby right there. And the receiver's going to run slant. And he's man to man. I mean, you're giving him all that space underneath. It's just, we just take it from him. This is cover 2 zone again. This is cover 2 zone. So we run that play. Confirm it post snap. This guy had his mic on too, and he was talking. I wasn't talking. Just friendly banter. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I've came back before, and I can tell I was kind of, getting to him with the plays. I don't even think I had an incomplete pass, So I'll continue doing the defense. I'll have timestamps where you can skip the defensive part and get right to offense if you want. So what did I do? I went cover 2, I believe, again. No, I went blitz here. Oh, because he went wildcat. I always go cover 0 and I play aggressive on the line against wildcat. At this point, I figured he was just trying anything now. I was going to play cover 2 all game until I saw wildcat. You can't play cover 2 against wildcat. This is cover 2. This is, again, alignment. My safety does not need to be that far deep. I didn't have enough time to bring him up on that side of the field. The reason why is because you're not afraid of the tight end getting vertical on you. So you can play him closer to the box. I bet you I do it here. Yeah. I wanted to move him in. I wanted to use the safety. Look how I'm unafraid of that tight end getting deep on me. So, he gets a big play, that's no big deal. It's just something you adjust for. When he sees this look and he has this play dialed, he likes to go there, little things like that. So look how we're unafraid of the guy running deep, and we had a feel that he was going back this way. Pick him off. Oh. Yeah, I think he quit.